Hello, SoupTubers. So this week I am sick. Hello, you lovely internet people. This week our goal of the SoupTubers, as I think we are now called, is to dress up like we're in the past and to elaborate on our dreams. Okay, change of plans. I think I was myself for most of the dream, but then for a different part of it I was Link from Zelda. And the dream started out with me being in a village, right? And then there is some water, kind of off to the side. And then there's also this part where you like stepped down, like it was like land, water, and they were all at the same height. And there was like a village and it was wooded, and then you like went down a huge hill and you were in this forest which seemed to have a sort of ceiling. Anyway, in the forest there was this ferret that was white. It had a really good name because I remember it being a lot better than it probably was. The most exciting parts of the dream with the ferret in it was when the ferret walked over a drum. Like there's just a random drum in the forest and it walked over it and it left these muddy footprints. Phase 2 of the dream, I walked out of the village through this door, and I think if I was Link beforehand, I was turning into myself when I walked out the door. I was in this corridor with a door with my books and my video games outside it on a shelf, and I walked down the corridor, and then I was at like this fairgrounds, and it was morning, and there are all these people, and then suddenly it was night, and there's no one, and then I was in the Wegmans parking lot. And there was Link, and this guy, this news reporter, had this, like, huge yellow headphones. And he had, like, 3 pair, and they were all kind of on a stand off to the side. So we were in the parking lot, and he's like, "Hey, can I interview you?" to Link. Link's like, "Hey, sure." Needless to say, it all went wrong, and the reporter got everything that Link said wrong. Link got really, really angry at this reporter. And because I was his friend, I, of course, stole all the yellow headphones. Before the reporter even noticed, I felt guilty and I put them back. Commences stage 3 of the dream, in which I walked back through the corridor, back through the door, and I was again in the village, but now they were having this crisis. And at first I was myself, but then part of the village in forest, but part of it just suddenly turned flat and like ripped. Like it was a piece of paper, and I walked through the rip, and then I was late, and there's a rival, and I was fighting my rival, and I was supposed to be saving the world, but I just ended up, like, cutting down a lot of trees, and the village got flooded. I wished that I had known where my ferret went. So this is what I'm wearing. It's a poodle skirt, and some weird thing. Hope you enjoyed that.